Alright, pimps, this stream is going to be guaranteed under an hour because my data resets at midnight and it's 11 right now, so we're just going to be doing a little messing around on this game with the modded save, and I think I didn't... Well, the field of view is maxed, what the heck? It just seems weird. But, as y'all have seen before... Why is that on? Oh, that's glitched. Or something. I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, that's strange. It's like... Oh, no, I'm still... Well, why does it have... Yeah, I don't know. I'm tripping. For some reason... For some reason, my dumbass thought the backpack was the equip stuff. Oh yeah, one thing I don't get is that for some reason in this version they like changed it to where like if you're not logged in online, you can't change your character's name. It's like, what? That don't make any sense. But yeah, I'm gonna just chill in this game a little bit. As you can see, we got all the modded stuff going on, as I've made videos on before, so you know what I mean. I'm just finna vibe for a little bit, because I didn't feel like playing Overwatch tonight, because just last night I finished, because my main character, or main, whatever you want to say, is Ana. So I was going for the, like, I wanted to get far enough into the battle pass so then I could just spend $5 on it and then get enough of the things to get that one skin for her and the well, unlock the one skin for her that's in the battle pass, and then have enough of like the prisms or whatever to get her that new gun skin. So I figure, you know, dropping $5 on it, because if you fill out or do the whole battle pass, it gives you enough of the free gold coins to where you only have to spend $5 to get the battle pass instead of the usual 10. So, and get enough prisms because you filled out the battle pass, like just plain. So. But yeah, this, because, well, some people may or may not know, like, with this game, man, like, back in the day, the modding and then the general Nox glitch are literally the two reasons that,
Wow! That looks like it could do some damage. Okay.
that this game is, or got a sequel in the first place. But yeah, this character isn't, because the Roland is the one that had, like, all the modded stuff on it, this one. Well, like, this, I don't know why that is on this character. But it's not a big deal. But yeah, that's another reason, though, like, whenever I, like, typically when I would actually, like, play through the game and stuff, with modded stuff, you want to be using Roland with that ammo regen thing, and then there is, I don't know, because I know back in the day, maybe they patched that, but there was, my aim is, what the heck, I'm used to Overwatch for it now, but, there was, like, that ammo mod, where it was, like, so high that, you know what I mean, you would never run out. It was, like, 999 maxed, or whatever. I don't know if it was actually that, but... And then there was like the troll one, where it was like negative ammo for your team, so that everybody was you would steal all the ammo from all your teammates. You would go in people's games, and there was a health one too, where like you would put it on, and it would instantly kill everybody. It would instantly kill everybody. Unless they had like that special like the special anti-shield or whatever. So, but yeah, I'm probably only gonna chill. I'll probably get off about like 11:45. I'll probably only be on about 45 minutes or so. Just out here chilling for a little bit because I don't have any game I want to play tonight, really. So, hopefully this coming weekend I can download Throne and Liberty. So, I'm definitely finna be playing that. Well, I'll probably be playing that on my IRL account because the only time I log into this account that I'm on right now ever is to play Overwatch nowadays, just because it has all the characters unlocked and stuff. Because I don't know why they did that dumb shit where like if you make a new account on Overwatch, you have to unlock a lot of the characters. It's like, I understand making people have to like unlock the competitive mode and stuff. It's like, alright, that makes sense. But why not just give it all the characters, you know? That makes no sense at all. But yeah, that's the only reason I even use this account anymore. So, or to, you know what I mean, download some of the old games where, yeah, they're bought on this account. So, why is it like my? Oh, is it? I don't. For some reason, I forgot that you just walk into. I don't know. I'm stupid. But yeah, we just vibing on this game right now. Modded shield, modded gun, so we're just vibing. But yeah, game-wise, definitely gonna try out Throne and Liberty. Not exactly sure what class I'm gonna play as. Well, I guess in that game, from what I can tell, it's not really classes. You create your character. But what's up, Jessica Shook? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you again. I'm sneaking in stream for the last hour or so before my data resets, so I'm only gonna be on for like 45 minutes or so. But we out here chilling. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, Throne and Liberty. Yeah, I'm not sure because usually I like playing healers, but I just gotta feel the vibe. You know what I mean? Like make my character and see what's going. But
I knew you were the right choice. Oh, the poor little robot needs our help.
because what I'll probably do from what was it a? Do they call it a wand? I don't remember if that was the weapon, but like the main healer weapon. Because in the game, though, there's like apparently a main weapon and a secondary weapon, and whatever your secondary is, like gives you extra stats or some bullshit. So I don't know. But I was also kind of thinking of playing as a tank, just because psychos don't be doing that. So.
He seems to be okay. Now is the time to get moving and play your part.
You're doing amazing. Good to hear, Pimp. Good to hear. Glad you're doing well. But yeah, gaming is kind of like, at least for me right now, that junk kind of dry, low-key. I definitely do want to play Throne and Liberty though. It's that. And then I will, because the new First Descendant update is coming out in like tomorrow or something, I don't know. But the problem is there's no, you know what I mean? They're only coming out with the ultimate version of Freya, and it's like, oh, okay, that's cool, but I don't really care about the ultimate versions, because it's basically like the prime versions of Warframes, except in that game, so. But yeah, because I've basically done everything in that game, and the only reason I see to ever get back on is if an actual new character comes out to try and play him, or like farm him and then play him. So. But there's also like that, I don't know if they talked about what the actual new vendor thing is supposed to be, because last I heard it was supposed to be something where you can like trade in your pieces for other things, but at this point it don't matter because I don't care about any of the weapons I have that character min-max for each thing. So, like, play min-maxed as my character. If there's stuff that needs done where you have to have more health, then a character that's based solely around damage. And then I have Bunny for the farming, or Alt Bunny for the farming, and fucking Haley for bosses, which I still never even beat Frostwalker because every time I try to queue up for that shit, because you have to do it with other people, it doesn't let you do it solo. Because for some reason they're like, oh yeah, we're not having solo versions of all bosses, only some of them. Oh, okay. Well, because they did nerf that boss though to make it quote easier, but people are just. It's not the mechanics that are tough. It's just people's damage is so low they can't. You know what I mean? It's because for whatever reason the game is so stupid that there's no barrier to entry for it. All you have to do is have hard mode unlocked. Like it'll show recommendations where it's like, oh, this is the damage output you should have, but there's no lock on it. Where it's like, if you don't have this much, you ain't doing it. Because they're like, oh, well, somebody could have a healer or tank build, but then it's just like healing and tanking in the bosses in that game. Like, there's no reason to even do it. But yeah, recommended damage output, like, because in that game, the two main boss killers are Alt Lepic and Haley, because Haley is the newer character. It's like a sniper type build, because I was gonna make an Alt Lepic, but then Haley came out, and I'm like, oh, she's like way cooler than Alt Lepic, like with how she works and stuff. Because with Lepic, all you do is activate his not ultimate, but like his fourth ability, and just spam the trigger. With Haley, you kind of actually have to aim or sniper, I guess, to do crazy damage. Plus, her damage is higher anyways. But the problem with that is that the game devs did not really balance it too well. Because if you take your player or your character that dominates bosses playing solo into the same boss 4-player, the health is so much higher that it's like, oh, well, if your teammates have garbage damage, then you're screwed anyway. So. And sometimes you get lucky, and then your teammates have godlike damage too. You kill the boss in 10 seconds. But that never really happens.
What is it?
But yeah, go to game though. Like, if you like Warframe, I definitely recommend First Ascendant. Like, the game, people complain about like the farming, but I didn't think it was that bad. I farmed every single character in the game except Alt Glay and regular Glay, because when the game first came out, I looked at all the characters. I'm like, alright, I'm going to pick a character that I want to be my main and buy them, so I can play them the whole time through the story. And then I went with Glay, so. And I bought her the maid outfit, which is not available anymore. That was just for like the first like 30 days of the game or whatever. But I ain't gonna lie, she kind of looking swaggy with it. But yeah, other than that, I unlocked well, I did buy Haley when she first came out just because I had already had money put into the game. So I'm like, well, might as well buy her, because when she first came out, they made farming her like really AIDS. So I'm like, I might as well do that, because I'm like, they'll probably fix it, and then all further characters will be easier to unlock anyway. So it's like, I might as well just use, because I'm not going to buy any more cosmetics, so I might as well just use what I put into the game already on something that kind of makes sense at least. But yeah, Glay is because her style of play is definitely, it fits my style of play for games like that for sure. Oh, yeah, I guess because she has different builds, but I'm talking about like the just unlimited ammo build. It goes crazy when you have the cooldown, so you can just spam the unlimited ammo ability over and over and over and never run out of ammo. Because I had a build like that in Anthem, actually. Because in that game, they had the explosive sniper, which was only supposed to hold, like, I don't remember how many rounds it was. It was a very small amount, like 6 or 7 or something like that, before you were completely out of ammo. But then if you used one of the mods on the Interceptor class, whenever you dodged 3 times in a row, you would automatically get your full magazine back, which, in the case of the explosive sniper, was 1 round in the magazine, so you didn't have to waste time reloading. You could just keep it. Like, it was goated. Like, the gameplay of it, like, it wasn't the strongest weapon in the game, like, total DPS-wise, over time, but it was so goated to play as. Oh, man. Anthem was actually goated. I can't believe people hated on that, man, but that's just how the crowd goes. As one big streamer says, "Oh, this junk ass," and everybody goes, "Oh yeah, y'all heard Anthem was ass, man." Suckers can't even form their own opinion. But oh yeah, I guess I forgot to throw one of those. Yeah, Anthem was goated, man. Like, I still wish, because I would have liked to have seen, because they said, "Oh yeah, we're coming out with Anthem 2.0 update," and that never happened because the game died. But I mean, it's still technically alive, because like last year or something, I played through it again. Still goated. Dead game though, because I did find a few people here and there to play as, like some of the dungeons, but most of the story was played solo. Through it again, but yeah, goated game. Like, definitely, if you ever play it for whatever reason, anybody, if any of y'all ever play it, definitely play the Interceptor class. The movement is goated. I still say it's by far the best movement of any character in any game ever, because just how, like, the flow of the triple dodge and everything, and flying and all that. Oh man, that was crazy. Goated game. Yeah, it's a shame games like that die, though. I appreciate I appreciate that, Jessica Shook. We out here. We out here chilling. 'Cause yeah, nowadays, because I used to make crazy trolling schizo content and shit. But nowadays, it's just the occasional, like, well, now Overwatch clips and then stream here and there. But yeah, now after tonight, another like 30 minutes or so, I'll probably get off. But I probably won't be streaming until closer to the next reset for my data, so. Because I like to save it just in case there's a game update or some bullshit, so. Because there's a couple places I can go, like, during certain weekends if I bring my PS5 with me to update shit, but that typically does not occur. Out the way, Jethro. Alright. Yeah, like, low-key, I think this game's, like, more goated with modded, weapons. Like, not necessarily, like, if you wanted to get a little more out of it, not want to play with a modded shield, but, or, actually, I got that backwards. You would want to play with a modded shield, but no modded weapons. That's actually the most fun, in my opinion, but I'm just trying to chill, so I'm using both.
You woke the wrong dog.
Yeah, game, I do, because I don't know if I'm gonna, like, I might, like, put it on my Christmas list or some bullshit, because I do want to play New World, because, like, they're calling it New World Eternium or some bullshit like that, coming out on PS5, so I definitely want to play that, because I know, well, they are supposedly making it better than it was on PC. Like, updated it and shit, but back when that came out on PC, I thought it looked like a pretty fun game to play, but
Step on your journey. You must listen.
I don't know if I want to pay $60 for it, because the problem is you'd have to pay $60 for it, and then I would also have to buy PS Plus, because you have to have that to play it, so. Because it's kind of like, oh, it's $60, like, okay, I'll buy that, but then it's like, oh, you got to pay $80 for a year of PS Plus. It's like, oh, wow. Because they got rid of the glitch where you could, well, not really a glitch, but the exploit where you could keep making new accounts and get a free 2 weeks of PS Plus. Because the entire lifespan of PS4, I literally just did that over and over and over and over. Because if you had your console set to the home console of the burner account, every account on it could get the PS Plus benefits. Not the free games every month, but like the free games every month are always fucking garbage. Like, I haven't looked at them in I don't know how many years at this point, but back when I would have PS Plus, you just look at them and it's like, oh, well, this shit, it's like a 10-year-old game, and no, like, come on, man. Especially now, you're charging $80 a year for the base PS Plus. There should be, like, AAA games every month that came out within the last year. And if you ask me, people should be allowed to pick from a long list of them. Should be like, oh, well, and you should be able to use it on new games that came out, like, if you want to, instead of getting 3 games a month, if you want to only get 1, you can get a new game for free. But then they could keep the thing where if you don't have PS Plus anymore, you can't play it. Because that's the thing that Xbox has over PlayStation. If you don't have gold on Xbox anymore, you can still play the free with gold games that you've already gotten on PlayStation. Oh, you gotta buy that PS Plus again, man. Meanwhile, the connection on PSN is still worse than it was back on Xbox 360. Like, ping and lag-wise, I'm not gonna lie. Because I used to play Xbox 360 Black Ops 1 on crappy Wi-Fi. That junk was goated.
Well, I'll be damned. You killed 9 toads. You should get me a drink to celebrate sometime.
Obviously, there's probably a little nostalgia clouding my judgment, but you know, like, I never had to be like, oh, well, there was, like, the times where, like, the server would fuck up so bad. You know, like, when a game lags and, like, you're running, but then, like, nothing around you is moving. But that's more so the server than internet. Or, like, the, like, Xbox infrastructure or whatever. But yeah, PSN connection could still use some work.
How you liking our planet anyways?
Relax, yeah, because, I mean, honestly, like, since I've been using my phone hotspot as my Wi-Fi, I really haven't experienced lag unless I've try to play a multiplayer game while also streaming. Then that junk fucks up. Sometimes, but especially on Overwatch. That junk was on. Because if I play not on stream though, like Overwatch, that's like... I haven't... Actually, that's a lie. There was one time relatively recently where it did lag a little bit when the game first started. But other than that, my entirety of my time on Overwatch 2, it has not lagged at all. Like, not even once. Like, that little orange symbol comes up where, like, I guess it's like a rollback symbol or something, I don't know. But, other than that, like, it hasn't affected gameplay at all. So, it's kind of crazy. Kind of impressive, low-key. But, then again, that is a PC game. First and foremost, so. And PC games always run better. Because that's the same thing with Warframe. Because Warframe, back in the day on PS4, that junk ran a crisp 60 FPS, 1080p. No frame drops, no matter what was happening on stream. or on screen. And then you look at other games that like, oh, we're struggling to hit 30 frames a second on PS5. Huh? Are you struggling to hit 30? Like, these devs just don't put an effort, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually embarrassing. It's like, on PS5, your game should be able to run 4K 120 if you put in effort. If you're not a brain-dead dev that should not be making games. Personally, though, I don't care about 4K. As long as it runs 1080p, 60 FPS, like, you know what I mean? That's all I need, personally. But, yeah, because I've never been one that really care about graphics. I care more about the frame rate, because low frame rates give me headaches. So, like 30 FPS, that junk will actually make my brain explode. So I used to get that way. Like back on OG Xbox, there were some games, especially like the first Halo, that I could play it, but if I was like stuck on a level for a long time or whatever, I would start getting headache, like couldn't figure out where to go or some bullshit. Because I remember, I remember one, I don't remember what level it was in that game where I got like bamboozled in a maze of where to go. That shit was, maybe that was Halo 2, I don't know. Because there's the one Halo 2 level that I used to play over and I'm trying to think of the name of the level, but it's the one where you have to take down the scarab, and you have to like fight the elite boss at the end. That what's inside it, like down below. Because that was like, and the opening of the level was, I don't, I think, did you drive a tank on the level? I don't remember. I like how it says the shield god is stronger.
This man, Sledge, has something we need.
But yeah, I'm probably only going to be on for like 15 more minutes, because it's 30 minutes before my monthly data resets, and I don't want to start using, you know what I mean? It's so much fun. Yeah, this game is goated for sure. Like this, Borderlands 1 is definitely in my top 5 games of all time. It's probably number 2, to be honest with you. Number 1 is Resident Evil 5 for sure, but that's, like part of that is nostalgia, and the other part is that I really like that game too, because Resident Evil 5 is the one game where I could literally just play through it whenever. Because most goated games, it's like, oh, I still got to be in the mood to play it, but it's kind of like that with this game, but also not. But yeah, I would definitely say this is probably number 2 on my goated games list. For sure, for sure. And then, because Resident Evil 5, like, the game, it's just, like, goated. Because, personally, I prefer games like that to be more action-y. So people are like, oh, they got rid of the horror elements a bit. Like, I don't care about that, because I really do not care for games where it's, like, trying to be, like, not necessarily scary, but just trying to be boring, more like, actually, because it's like, why, you know what I mean? Like, why am I wandering around in this bullshit, trying to figure out goofy-ass puzzles? There's, like, barely ever any enemies to shoot. And if there is, it's like, oh, there's barely any ammo. Yeah, Resident Evil 5 definitely cooks all the other Resident Evils, even though 5 is literally the only one I played. I did play a little bit of, was it 7 that was free? When they came out, when PS5 came out, they had all those PS4 games free. I think it was 7. I played a little bit of that, but that junk had me bored to death, bruh. Plus, because Resident Evil in first person is so bad, I think, like, third person fits it way better. I just realized I have the game, like, dark as hell. What the heck? Can't see Jack. Handsome Jack from Borderlands. Oh yeah, apparently they're bringing Handsome Jack back for Borderlands 4. They're like gonna use some magic stone or some bullshit to resurrect him. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. But yeah, Resident Evil 5 is good, especially when you get the unlimited ammo for everything and like the rocket launcher. Or we use the rapid fire mod that that I made videos on a couple times. That's actually goated. Oh man. But yeah, I wish, because I played through that game co-op some, but not all the way through. I think it would be cool sometime, like, to do couch co-op with somebody on that game. The fuck? Alright, there we go. Because I remember back when it first came out, I first played it at a friend's house at a sleepover. And, me and one of my friends were playing the first level where, and they didn't have, like, anything unlocked. Where you have to, you can kill the executioner to pick up the gold band, but if you don't have any, like, crazy weapons, you have to do the thing where you stun him or whatever, and then you, like, I don't remember, you, like, I was gonna say stick the grenade in his mouth, but I don't think that, there was, like, something with the grenade. Or, like, no, you throw the grenade at him, and that stuns him. And then you use, like, the kick move on him or some bullshit. Yeah, that's what you do. And then you have to do that till you kill him. And then we actually ended up doing that, and my one friend that I did it with was like bragging. He's like, "Oh, well, y'all suckers ain't do that when y'all were playing." Oh, shit. And looking back, though, that was low-key goated, because back then I didn't really play games that much, because I didn't really start playing games like that until like 2010, and that game came out in 2009. So, it's like 2010 is when Black Ops 1 came out, and that was the first, like, multiplayer game that I actually, like, played a lot. Am I tripping? Or, oh yeah, I forgot the door auto opens. I was like, is it, like, glitched? But yeah, that was the first Modern, because I did play Modern Warfare 2 and World at War, but not when they first came out, so. Well, I guess that's a lie. Technically, I did play Modern Warfare 2 when it first came out, but, not online, because I used to play Spec Ops with my brother and shit. But we were, well, we were so dog shit though, because if you go back, like, the Spec Ops missions in that game actually aren't that hard to get 3 stars on, if you're good at Call of Duty. But yeah, we, oh man, because I'm trying to think of the different I can't even speak, the different missions that were in Modern Warfare 2, Spec Ops, but I did like, though, Modern Warfare 3, the Spec Ops, where it was like, well, they called it like survival mode or something. I thought that was actually goated. I've always liked things like that, where it's kind of like zombies, but you have more of a choice on your stuff. Not like a random from the box, but... And also, I think, because I'm not a fan of the zombies maps that have, like, a lot of bullshit going on. Like, all the World at War ones, and then Black Ops 1 ones, most of Black Ops 1 ones are goated. But, Like, what is it? Shangri-La, the one with the waterfall? I don't remember. But there was the one Black Ops 1 map with that waterfall you could go down. That junk was ass. That map was terrible. But other than that, the maps were goated. Like, Moon, Ascension, fucking all the remakes. But, Derice will always be my favorite, for sure, no matter what. Am I going like the right way? I know I could just save and quit at this part, but it'll take me back to the beginning. But yeah, Derice is definitely my favorite map. For sure. And I know suckers will say, oh, it's generic, and you like it just because it's the first one, but I really do like the original Nocturne Tote. Like, none of the remakes where they, like, added perks and bullshit, but, although that was cool. Well, they added, like, the one perk in the first round. But, sounds cool to me. Yeah, I mean, the maps were definitely goated back in the day, because they were... Because when I play zombies, I like doing it just to kill the zombies, you know what I mean, messing around. I don't care about, like, doing the Easter eggs and some bullshit. Because the only Easter egg I've literally ever done in Call of Duty ever, zombie-wise, is the Easter egg on the Moon zombie map. And I only did that once, and the only reason I did it is because the 3 randoms I was with knew how to do it. So I just kind of, like, followed along. Like, I don't remember much of it, but I know the one part... You had to, like, stand by the tubes and kill the zombies while they were standing by it to fill it up. So, I'm not even sure if I'm going the right way. I think I am. But, yeah, I've never been one to give a fuck about Easter eggs and zombies, man. Because that, to me, that junk is... For the dog. Shout out Justin Horval on YouTube. If you like metal, definitely check out Justin Horval's channel. Sometimes he talks about dumb bullshit, but he definitely gives really good recommendations on metal to listen to. So, well, if you like more extreme metal, like if you just like thrash and shit like that. I mean, he does actually suggest good thrash metal sometimes too, but if you're more like Five Finger Death Punch and Asking Alexandria or whatever, like whatever the fuck those bands are, that junk cooked. But I ain't gonna lie though, some of the corny bands that he'd be roasting actually do have some fire songs though. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That's the only problem with Justin Horval is that he's like really like set in his ways where he's like, if it's not a certain way, that's like we'll just be like, yep, that shit ass. But it's like, well, this is how Wings of Redemption wishes his opponent's family would drive. Oh right, but yeah, because I fuck with Justin Horval heavy, but yeah, sometimes he goes a little overboard with the random bullshit. But because he's like I don't know if he would consider himself CEO or whatever, one of the owners of Hell's Headbangers, which is a metal label. Well, I don't know if it's technically a label, but like they put out finals and stuff.
Everything you've faced up until now has been simple. You're about
So.
to face a real challenge in Sledge.
But yeah, I'll probably yap for a little bit, but I'll probably see if I can kill Sledge and then I'll get off, and it's 11:40. I don't want to get too close to midnight, so I mean it's not like that big of a deal, but speaking of using data though, I had to like pause it and cancel it, but there's a 7 gig Baldur's Gate 3 update, actually. Because I heard about that. It was supposed to come out this month. I can't remember everything they're adding, but... Because I'm still in... Well, I'm playing it on my IRL account. But, I'm still in Act 2, but... The main reason is that... For that is that I'm doing stuff IRL that... takes away from that. So, I'm not gonna go into specifics. The specifics! But yeah, goated game though, for sure. Like, it definitely, like... I will say though, it didn't really have any competition for Game of the Year. There was literally, you know what I mean? Seconds were like, oh, Spider-Man's supposed to win. Yeah, get out of here. You really think that generic ass... like, that Spider-Man game is so generic and corny, bro. I'm not saying it's a bad game, it's just... You suckers thought that was Game of the Year? Yeah, okay. Even if you don't like... Because I'm not even a big fan of turn-based combat, but... Baldur's Gate 3 is still goated. That's for real. I will say though, like, a lot of the classes are kind of just like boring and there's not really much to them. Or it's kind of like, you might as well either just play a straight up warrior that charges in and slams shit, or a straight up mage. There's really no reason to do in between stuff. So, because the character I'm playing as, well, I started as an elf, like full magic build, but then because I didn't know the concept that was in the game where you can only use magic a certain amount of times before you have to recharge or whatever. But because I'm trying to think, because my main character is a I forget where to go. I know you have to like jump up on some bullshit. But because I know it's a half orc, but I'm trying to think of the other thing. Oh yeah, half orc. I made my character a half orc druid because I wanted to well, at first, because I kind of did that because I wanted to mainly use the bear and then owl bear transformation. But I didn't know that like your base stats don't affect how strong that form is. Just because originally that's why I picked half orc, because I'm like, oh, I'll put everything into strength and then the bear and owl bear will be even stronger. But then, that's not fun. But I just kept it because I like the character. So.
I bet you would like to know
I'm gonna pick that up just because.
The vault is real. What you are holding is the key that opens it.
Yeah, I'm in Act, I'm not sure how far. I don't know, probably not quite halfway through Act 2, I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to tell. But then the main characters I'm using in my party are, well, the two that I will never change out are Shadowheart and Lae'zel, because they just like mesh so well. And then the other one I'm using right now is the wizard guy, which I always forget his name. But because I was also using, instead of him, I was using Karlach for a bit to have the whole girl squad, because my character is a girl half orc as well. But then it just like didn't really fit, because when my character is in owlbear form, that's melee, and then Lae'zel is melee, and then Karlach is also melee, but Karlach's melee like isn't as good as Lae'zel's, especially because Lae'zel has that like ability. Yeah, you can only use it once per rest or whatever, but it lets her go again, and then once you get double, she can literally attack 4 times in one turn. So yeah, that junk got goated. Because Karlach's ability, like with the whole charging shit or whatever, I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's nowhere near as good as Lae'zel's stuff. At least on the because I'm playing on Wow, my aim is ass. I can't remember the name of the difficulty. It's technically the second highest difficulty, but the highest difficulty is like that one life mode. So it's kind of the hardest difficulty that I'm playing on. Which, I mean, I'm just abusing save scumming anyway, like for every turn, so it, you know what I mean? You still gotta use strategy, but, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna deal with some bullshit. My character's gotta, like, barely survive or some shit, or, like, need revived after the battle. There's, like, that's one thing the game gets, like, 100% right. It lets you save whenever you want. Like, actual save state type shit. Which games these days, like, I'll never understand how you could have save states on the Wii from 2006, I think it came out. But modern consoles still do not have the ability to save state. Like, I know, like, oh, well, if you, save state, people really get trophies so easy. All you have to do is disable the ability to get trophies. Duh! Like, if suckers are really that... Yeah, no. I think well, I don't know what... Whatever you just commented, I saw it but didn't see it, because for some reason all your previous comments came up again at the same time. So whatever you just said, you might have to resend that.
Busted up 9 toes and beat the hell out of Sledge? You're making a name for yourself in these parts. I already put into Pierce to give you clearance.
But yeah, I'm gonna yap for a little bit before I actually end the stream. But it's almost 11:50, so I'm gonna have to get off here soon. But yeah, Act 2. I think that's what you said. You said Act 2. I don't know, I tried to look at like all the things that popped, but I haven't gotten to the part because I talked to somebody that has already played through the whole game, because I told him that Shadowheart is my favorite character, the one I'm trying to rizz up. And apparently there's like a whole thing in Act 2 where you go into a Shar shrine or something. There's a whole storyline with Shadowheart. What the fuck? Why? I don't think I've ever seen that. Claptrap. That's crazy. Not that I really look at what Claptrap does in the background that much. But yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is goated because the character interactions and everything. And it makes it fairly easy if you want to make the relationship with the characters good or bad. Because it'll pop up and say like, oh, they didn't like that, and then the game actually gives you a bunch of choices. And it's not like some bullshit where it tries to force you to do something you don't want to. Because that was the problem with Skyrim. There was like no choices in the game, so it's just like, oh, well, you know. I'm not saying it has to like have a whole thing where you could refuse to be the Dragonborn and go, you know what I mean? And go off on some other tangent, but although that would be funny. Speaking of Skyrim, though, they came out with that trailer for the next Elder Scrolls in like 2018, and it's still not out yet. Like, that is crazy. I know, like, they should have just not made, like, Fallout 76, there's no reason to make that. That was a waste of time. And then, Starfield, that was also a waste of time. Like, there's no reason to make Starfield. It should have just been Fallout 4, and then, I don't know if they've came out with what the new Elder Scrolls name is. I don't remember if they said that or not. But, you know what I mean? Like, we could have had that game, but... Because I don't know why they don't just, like, put it out, because it's like, you know it's going to be filled with glitches. Day one, no matter what. But, yeah, I'm going to get off. So, shout out to everybody who stopped in. I don't know, I'll probably, like, check YouTube, see if there's anything that chillin' watch.
Oh, come on, let's get down. Come on, everybody.
Because, I mean, it's a Wednesday night, so you know what I mean? I still got college boo shit to do tomorrow. Not too much, but hopefully. But, yeah, other than that, so I'm just trying to pass some time while I do this bullshit. So, but yeah, let me look at the games I got right now, because right now, I don't. I'll probably, because the new Overwatch season starts in like a week or something like that. Then again, though, I don't know. Maybe I maybe I won't play Overwatch because I'll have Throne of Liberty. Maybe that'll be so good. I'll be like, but and then eventually I'll be back on that Baldur's Gate 3 eventually. But I got some shit that's like related to that IRL, so I just don't want to do both. What is this actually? Oh yeah, a shift. Nice reference to the SpongeBob streamer that I haven't watched in years at this point. But yeah, shift fell off, man. Well, not like viewer wise, but like entertainment wise, that's like a boring as hell now. And by boring as hell,
Get down, come on, everybody.
I just mean
I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
SpongeBob speedruns are just boring nowadays. Watch, because I was hooked on his stream from like 2017 till like, I don't know, I probably like stopped watching in like 2019 and then like watched here and there for a while. But and then he kind of turned. I mean, the suckers try to call him a lol cow. I don't know if it's that far, but because he has rage problems when people troll him and shit. Because like when people, well, I mean, to be fair, I haven't really had many trolls, but because we are the trolls. But there was I don't know. There was no, there was that I'm dead. No, there was that a couple trolls when I would make my titles banning anybody not insulting, banning anybody I'm not hating on, but some basically hating on low tier god and people with crazy names what was coming in and like just spamming random bullshit. It was funny. Yeah, see, because I'm not the type of person that we're getting mad over trolls anyway. So even if they're like, because on my one video recently, I had some dumb shit, but that's like which is trolling, like not even on topic. I like my cheese drippy, bruh. What up, Gavin Hartz? Hope you're doing well, pimp. Unfortunately, I'm about to end the stream in a couple minutes, but appreciate you stopping in there, pimp. But yeah, because, I mean, really, any of the trolls I ever had, they weren't really trolls. They were just people that took my videos dead serious. That would take my videos dead serious. Especially like the garbage YouTuber series. Ooh, sounds like even though blatantly in the videos, there were parts where I blatantly said or like made fun of people that took it dead serious, but people still take it serious. Try to catch the next one. Yeah, appreciate you stopping in, Jessica Shook. But the next one, I guess like if I feel like streaming, it'll be earlier, but it won't be till closer to November 10th because that's when my data will reset again, so it just depends, and then if I use too much data, I won't be able to do it during the month. We gotta see how it goes. Because I'm not too heavy into this YouTube bullshit, especially anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna dip out. Appreciate y'all for stopping in. And I hope y'all have a lovely evening or afternoon or whatever time it is, wherever y'all are at. But, yeah.